Hey, what's going on, everybody? Happy Friday, January 28th, 2022. We're going to do a market update today, and we're going to take a look at some altcoins that were asked for in the Telegram. So let's dig in. It's a quasi flat day today. Bitcoin's down about 250 at the moment. Alts are kind of, there's some green and red across the board. Pretty flat day today, but we are watching this resolve, this bottoming area, to see how it resolves, and let's take a look and see what we think we can expect. So on the daily Bitcoin chart, we're looking at this trend to end. So what I would do is basically draw that, and we've said a few times here, but until this trend ends, it's bears in control, right? So how will this end? Is the bottom in? All that sort of thing. The one thing that we've been keying in on is this fractal pattern. And let me just zoom out to show you guys where it's from. It's from the bear market in 2018. This is a 2018 bear market fractal. Okay, so just copied it from over there. It's the bars pattern. You can find it over here on your indicator or your tools. You go to where you have your long and short position. You get the bars pattern. And then you simply just click and click, and then it highlights, and you can move it around and paste it. So this pattern has been with us for 4 months, since really the bottoming area in September. And again, this is a beautiful match. I mean, you don't see it much better than that, guys. The fractal pattern does show a double bottom here, as we've seen so many times. A bottom, then a final dip out, bottom, and then you have another dip, and then out. So what I think we need to be prepared for, and possibly this weekend, I really am looking at that Feb 1 date here, is, let's see, yeah, Feb 1, is we get a weekend sell-off, but it's a bottom. And man, guys, what comes next could be really good. So if we get this bottom here, let's call it 33K, with an igniting candle that rockets us out, this on this day. So say it just follows the fractal day by day, right? So Feb 1 would be our down day. Feb 2 would be our ignition day. And it's on this day. And again, a lot of assumptions here, but let's just say we replay this fractal. It's on this day right here. You don't be surprised to see alts go 50%, 30 to 50% off the bottom. So I think that to me is an amazing opportunity, and one that I'm ready for. Can't wait. So we are also going to look at some alts that were brought up in the Telegram. And hey, before I forget, please like the video, please subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitter, and send a DM, and I can send you a link for the Telegram. It's a community of people. We're focused on charts, on trading, on thinking for ourselves, and there's some really neat things going on in there. So do that, but let's look at some alts. We're going to look at FIL, GRT, and LUNA. So but before we do, real quick, rel strength chart update. This is the 1 hour chart, so it's kind of a longer term chart, but it's T-Fuel in the lead from normalized to here. So if I zoom in, see how it moves it around. LRC and T-Fuel showing rel strength here off the lows here from the 24th. I was wondering myself if this repeats, maybe LRC would be a good entry on a dip. Just looking for where liquidity is flowing, and assuming that where liquidity has flown will continue to be where liquidity flows too. I think there will be a lot of, if we do get that dip, the double dip at the bottom, if it all happens that way, we follow the fractal, 33 is the bottom, we bounce out, then man, there's gonna be some great opportunities. That's your point of maximum financial opportunity. But it doesn't have to hold. Could we dip to 30? Yes, of course. Anything can happen, right? We know that. But as traders, we make our decisions on probabilities and possibilities, and my money would be on the fractal continues to play out. It's been playing out for 4 months. So let's look at and then one last thing before we jump into FIL GRT and LUNA. The S&P, man, this is choppy at the bottom at this area, whether that's a bottom or not. But I flashed you guys the 1 hour. Was it 1 hour or no? Daily at the bottom. This is a grinder. Look at that. I mean, kind of like good luck trading that range. However, I've been trading successfully in here too. I mean, you can take signals. Let's look at it on the 15-minute, right? You have clear signals. You have trends and breaks, and you have breakdowns, and I've been able to. This is tradable. It's a chopping range, but you have setups and signals, and not impossible. It's great time to sharpen the saw, to learn, to dig in on systems like we talked about yesterday on the skills, systems and your process, your mindset, getting all that right. Because it's going to take, if we do get a Bitcoin and altcoin retrace and things run up again, we're going to have to use our skills to take action, in my opinion. So let's look at FIL first. Filecoin. Let's go to Binance. Let's look at the week. We always start with the weekly so we can get structure. And let's just do that. Look at that. I mean, this thing ripped in. Look at that massive wick, right? First week. This is Binance. I'm pretty sure this is all the data. This is October 2020. So this is it. I do remember in March of last year, Filecoin going on a massive run. And here it is, from $22 to, let's call it 220. That's a 10x run. So it's put in a 10x run, and look, that's a market cycle, right? Like that's what it looks like. We are back to this old range low here. So if we get an opportunity, this might be a good. Yeah, I like the chart. I mean, just from an opportunity standpoint. I mean, we're not seeing divergence yet, but the levels are low, and really, I mean, if Bitcoin dips again, does this thing come back to $10? I'd be surprised if it did, but don't be surprised to be surprised, right? But this could be a nice entry. So I like it. Let's look at GRT. I mean, I think Coinbase has it all. Again, very similar, sort of. Had a big run. Let's see, 12 cents to, wow, more like 20x, right? 10x would be $1.20. 20x would be $2.40. Wow, that's even a bigger run. No wonder everybody talks about it. This is, what is it, graph? Something? Anyways, yeah. This, I think anywhere down here, guys, you're buying, just, you'd be buying that. So, it's kind of cycled out. I like it too. Very similar. But, again, this is a 20x run where Filecoin did 10x. No wonder everybody talks about GRT. I had looked at that in a long time. So thanks for bringing that up in the Telegram, guys. Last one we'll look at today is LUNA, USD, and Binance is good. This one's different. No, obviously the difference in charts. Man, I almost want to grab a copy the chart from GRT or Filecoin, paste it on here. In my mind, that's what I want to do. So notice, yeah, I mean, Luna's had real strength lately, but notice where it is. Is this one cycled out? That's just my honest opinion when I look at the chart. I'm like, is this going to do one of these. You know, do we go through a cycle like that? And maybe the opportunity for Luna is, you know, back to here. So I mean, Luna has raw strength. It's been on my list. I hadn't really looked at it in a little bit, but I like GRT and Filecoin chart from an entry standpoint better than Luna right now. So it'll be interesting to see what happens if we do get a dip here and what Luna does. But yeah, from an entry and an upside opportunity for a trade, I do like FIL and GRT more. Interesting. Well, thanks for bringing that up in the Telegram, guys. That was neat to look at. It's been honestly, it's been a little bit of time since I've really studied alt charts, and maybe we should, because I think that if we do follow this fractal and we do dip, and say that is on the first, this is going to go quick. So I think this weekend is the time to do our homework and to be ready. I haven't made my mind up what I'm going to do or what I'm looking at. I told myself I was going to wait and see what the charts look like, but I think this happens so fast that I may start looking at some alts and kind of prep, you know, dust off that shopping list and have my eyes on some things, on specific charts. Because I've been looking, honestly, we've been looking at S&P, we've been looking at Bitcoin for, you know, for a week or two now, and I haven't looked at the alts. So that was good. Good exercise. One last thing I want to show you, I forgot to mention, but let's look at it on S&P futures. This is weekly, but let's go to daily. See, on what's interesting here to me is, you know, obviously we have this downtrend and we need to break it, but look, RSI is up. See that? I don't think it's not broken this trend yet, but it is up. So, you know, we'll see what happens. We're gonna get our classic, you know, crypto weekend dip, and then markets start moving up next week. I think it could be likely. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching the video today. Thanks for being a part of JEDIOSHI. Thanks for working on your skills and yourself. And thank you for participating in the chat and being part of the community. So enjoy your Friday, and until next time, have a good one.